ready to get things started.
All right. How's it going so far?
You know, it's been pretty fun. You know, everything that you thought about. You know, just being able to be in this position that you are right now. Just you know, all the top guys in the nation to be able to get ready to compete and perform and show our skills at this combine. So you know, it's a blessing.
You're a guy that I guess has a lot to prove on the clock. How anxious are you to run? You showed out at the Senior Bowl. Now it's drill time for you, right?
Yeah. I want to say anxious. You know, I'm just ready. You know, prepared for it. Been training for it. So just ready to go out there and show what I can do. So.
Marcus, there's a growing fraternity of players from South Florida in the NFL, including Lamar Jackson, one of those prominent ones. You grew up close to where he grew up. How would it feel to kind of join him and other players from South Florida in the NFL?
You know, it'll be a blessing. I play with a lot of guys that's in the league right now, especially the guys that went to SC with me. As LJ, I trained with LJ when I was younger also. So you know, it'll just be a full circle moment for me. You know, being able to see them guys when they were younger, back in high school, college, whatever the case may be, and now they're in the league, showing out, playing, you know, having a great career, and you know, just being able to, you know, get into that stage that they are. That's what we've been working for our whole life, and you know, it's just a surreal moment, just a surreal thing to think about.
How many teams have you met with here, informally or formally?
I think I met about 6, 17, I think, about around there.
Anything surprise you about the interactions? Was it what you expected?
No, that's pretty much what I expected. This time, I met with teams at the Senior Bowl, but this time it was a lot more film talk, more coverage talk, stuff like that. We didn't really do too much about that. We didn't really do so much like that at the Senior Bowl. We just did like get to know me, getting my background information, stuff like that.
A lot of these guys here you spent the last 3 or 4 years with, you know, every day almost, and go through training. You don't see them as much. What's it been like, kind of getting back together and seeing, you know, all the faces that you saw?
It's been exciting. You know, being able to see most of my teammates, old teammates, former teammates, like Ladd and Jermaine and AD, those guys. You know, it's just been exciting just because of the fact that, you know, we played together. We know we've been through a lot together, and just to see us all at the same stage, getting ready to go into the next league and the next step in our life, you know, it's a humbling and exciting experience. You know, it's very exciting. You know, I'm excited for those guys. I'm excited for myself, just to see what the road leads holds for us.
Marcus, we were asking Jermaine about his relationship with Georgia fans. You guys kid around with him like that? He gets pretty animated out there. Fans don't get to really know him. What would you say about Jermaine? And
you know, Jermaine's himself. You know, everybody got a character. He's a character. You know, he's a good guy. You know, great friend. You know, great worker, hard worker. You know, he's real talented. And you know, there's like a lot of during the season. There was a lot of, I guess, hate going on about him, I guess, what he was doing, but, you know, at the end of the day, he's just a kid playing football, you know, he don't mean no harm.
Mark, what's it like going up against Terry and Arnold, and does he talk smack, that encourage any kind of like?
So yeah, surprisingly no, when we played, he didn't talk no smack, which is, you know, something I respect. He respect the game, so, you know, he's worried about his game, try to do his job, you know. He's a great player, he's very distinctive, quick, aggressive, and you know, I'm excited to see what the future has for him.
How do you guys like navigate, you know, the game, the passing attack game plan?
Excuse me?
How do you guys navigate the passing attack game plan? You know, him on one side, and Kool-Aid on the other.
To be honest, we just did what we usually do, you know, just game plan around how we could beat certain coverages, how we could beat, you know, coverage at the end, and basically just executed the play when it was called, you know. It wasn't too deep into it, you know.
What did you think of BMAC deciding to go to the NFL? And,
man.
Do you think he's going to put a good word in for you in the draft room?
Oh no, but I definitely text him like, "Hey BMAC, I see you at the Bucks now," but I'm excited for him. You know, he's a great coach. You know, I'm excited that he got this opportunity to go up in the league and get a receiver job at the Bucks, and you know, he got to do what's right for him, what's right for his family. So I know the guys at UJ might be a little sad, but they got James Coley going back, so that might be a plus for them. But at the same time, they might be a little sad with his money, but hey, he got to do what's best for him and his family.
How well did you get to know James Coley during your recruitment to play a role in?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, James Coley was the one who recruited me. It was James Coley and Coach Hank, and then by the time I enrolled and got up to Georgia, he was gone. Monkey came in, so that was kind of weird to me, but I mean, it was pretty cool. Our relationship it wasn't too deep, but I was more closer to Coach Hank because he did most of the recruiting. But when on my in-home visit, it was James Coley and Coach Hank that came to visit me.
Does Coley know everyone in South Florida?
Excuse me?
Does Coley know everyone in South Florida? He's from down there.
I don't know if he know everyone, but I know him. So,
Yeah, Marcus, what would it be like to be reunited with Kirby Smart and Tampa? Have you met with them?
I haven't met with the Buccaneers, but it'll be cool to be able to reunite with them. Just the relationship I built with him over the past few years. I feel like he got a lot of trust in me, and I got a lot of trust in him and his coaching style, and I believe in and I trust him. And it'll be exciting. It'll be cool. I think it'll be unique. I don't got anything scheduled, but I met with them soon.
Have you met with the Ravens and how they feel to reunite with Todd Monken?
I did meet with the Ravens. I haven't talked to Monken. I know it would definitely be, kind of cool to unite with Coach Monken. Just the fact that I know his offense. I feel like it may be difference up in the league, but for the most part, I feel like I'll be able to adapt to his offense pretty quickly because he's a great coach, a guy that he really knows his stuff, and a very smart guy. So it'll be a blessing. It'll be really cool, unique to be able to play for him again.
Marcus, what should Kentucky expect from Brock Vandergriff and Pop Johnson?
Excuse me?
What should Kentucky expect from Brock Vandergriff and Pop Johnson?
They got two dogs over there. Even though they're on the wrong side, they still dogs to me, Brock and Pop, they're great players, young players, but they ready to work and they ready to play, so they gonna expect exactly what they expect from Georgia, some dogs.
Georgia brought in, I think, 3 transfer wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
What about the guys that are still there that you played with? Anyone in particular you think ready to take the next step?
Anthony Evans, he's gonna be a problem. Tyler Williams, Zeke left, but Anthony Evans definitely gonna be one of the guys that's gonna be a name to look out for. Just his speed and his ability to win, one-on-one. He's gonna be a problem once he gets comfortable. He gets, that swag in him. South Florida football. One thing to me that stands about South Florida football is, a lot of people play football, say they play football. I feel like when you play football down in Florida, it's a part of who you are. Football down there is really it's the king down there. That's what everybody's trying to play. We don't really care about basketball or track, or we care about track, but football is king down there. So we just. They got me ready for it. They didn't prepare me for it though at all. Just the fact that I was playing SEC football to me is the best football in college football. So it got me ready for it. I feel like just the mindset, because you playing down there, you gotta be able to. Can't be scared of competition. So that was ingrained to my mind. So once I got up to Georgia, it was basically like, you playing SEC football, you playing the best of the best. You can't be scared to compete. So. I feel like SCA really prepared me a lot for Georgia. To be honest, the structure at SCA is very similar to the structure of Georgia. The practice schedule, just how the days go. It was very similar, just like how we had two spots at Georgia, we had 2 spots at SCA and stuff like that. So, it prepared. I feel like it gave me a lot of preparation, and I was able to adapt really quickly when I got to Georgia. Once I left SCA, winning them national championships. Them state championships. Yeah. Growing up, I wasn't no fan of the Dolphins, but I definitely watched.
What's what you call one play? What do you call them? Why?
I'm going Trump right, Black Jet, Red Rhino. That's a run play. We in a bunch. I'm the Z. I got an insert. Go get the safety, and we running the ball right behind me. To me that was a mentality play for us. Just knowing that we're gonna call this play, and I don't care if they know that we're running the ball. We're still gonna run the ball at them, and they can't stop nothing, and they can't do nothing for it. I'm gonna go knock the safety. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Have the Dolphins checked in with you? And
yes, sir.
Okay.
I have.
If so, what would it mean to play for a hometown team?
It'll be very exciting to be able to stay home, stay back in Florida, not too far from the house, and play for the hometown team. I know they got a lot of players over there. I feel like I could learn. I feel like I could learn a lot from those dudes that they have over there, and it'll be unique, be able to just stay home and just play for your home team.
What were conversations like with them? What was your impression of the organization?
Excuse me?
What was your impression of the organization from your conversations?
Oh, exactly what I thought. Cool, real unique organization. Looks like they're all about winning. So I'm all about that culture. I don't like losing. So they whatever to do to win.
Everyone knows that Georgia physically prepares you to play at the next level. But how do they prepare you mentally?
Man, Coach Smart, man, he makes everything hard. Practice were super tough. He made it super tough on purpose. Those team runs were tough on purpose, just to see, physically, yeah, we could do the workout, but mentally, he has that little mic walking around, so now he cursing you out, he's crewing you out on the mic, and you got to do all these running and all that. So he definitely made it tough for us mentally, just so because when it came, like in practice it was hard, so in the game it became easy. So I felt like over the years that made you physically and mentally tough. So yeah, it was definitely a grind out there. So that's why I definitely appreciate him for being on us like that.
Marcus, you go against a lot of guys who are here at the combine every day in practice, like Kwame Lassiter's, Von Moore, Tyson Smith. Like, talk about how those guys and just the Georgia team in general playing against those guys has prepared you for a career in the NFL.
Man, in my opinion, those are the best of the best guys. Just being able to go against them every day for 3-4 years. If we go out there every day, Bloody Tuesday, we go out there full pads, ready to knock each other's heads off. Man, just that mentality of going out knowing that, off the field, after practice, before practice, that's my boys on the team. We play games, we play cards, stuff like that. But on the field, once we get to practice, it's like, I don't know you, bro. Like, I don't know you. I gotta beat you. You gotta beat me. One of us gotta win. So it was definitely a lot of memories that we had made on that field, and during that time at Georgia, we definitely made each other better, and it was a grind. And I say I'm to see all of us at the same spot, getting ready to go to the league or getting ready to go to the next step in our life is, it's really surreal. Just to see that, just to know that all the work that we put in and all the time that it took, to get to this point. So it's surreal. It's a blessing, really.
Marcus, every year the number of women watching football is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Are there strong women in your life that have encouraged you on your football journey?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of women. Like my mom, really my mom, the main one, my auntie, Auntie Nisha, my grandma. I have a lot of women that I take pride in. I very love and I adore. So there's a lot of women in my life that has been there for me, that hold me down, that kept me going, kept me strong, and whenever I was down, or whenever I ain't had the confidence, they was the one that lift me up.
Are they fans, critics, or a little bit of both?
They're both. Definitely both. They'd be fans, and they definitely my best critic. Tell me what I do right, tell me what I do wrong. So they understand football just like I understand football, which is kind of crazy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Marcus.
Yes.